Hello and welcome back to The Reset, episode 99 with me, Shaun Tucker. This morning ritual has 4x'd my business revenue, sharpened my focus, and increased my capacity for my family. You probably have a morning routine as well, but no doubt you're probably doing it wrong. So in this video, I'm going to give you exactly what I do in the morning every day to enhance my focus, increase my productivity, and it enhanced my revenue for April. So sit in, tune in, and take some notes. What I did for the whole month of April was every single morning I did the same thing. I made sure that I woke up when I said I was going to wake up. Were there a couple of mornings where I did hit snooze? Yes, there was. But I also made sure that I stayed and stuck to the promise, that I got my practice in before my family woke up and before I took my dog for a walk, before the real morning routine started, the one that I have less control of. Because when you start adding people and characters and different roles, that's where it gets more complex. So having a morning routine has helped me increase my revenue. It 4x'd it, actually. Increased and sharpened my focus, and also my attention is so much better, and presence as well when it comes to being with my family. This is all because I put me first in those hours that I can control. Because there are two parts of your day you have full control over: the start and the end. What happens in the middle is usually not 100% in your control. So take some notes and really understand what will make it work for you, because what works for me probably won't work for you. But it's a matter of testing, it's a matter of trying it, experimenting with it, and finding what works for you. Because you've probably heard of things like the 5 a.m. club, the morning miracle, things like this, which, they're great concepts, but ultimately you have to find what works for you. So what do I do when I first wake up? First thing I do is I roll out of bed so that, one, my back doesn't hurt like a mofo, and two, I make as little noise or sound or vibration as possible, because my wife and my 2-year-old are sleeping in the bed with me. I roll to that side where my drink bottle is, my side of the bed, and I drink what feels an appropriate amount of water to drink. I don't measure how much I drink, but I would say that it's between 200 and 300 mils of water. A really decent couple of mouthfuls of water. In this water, I normally have a little bit of salt, because I drink water that has been purified and often has all the minerals removed. So what I do is I add a really good quality raw salt into the water, just like a pinch or two into the water, and this is what restores my minerals that I've lost through sweating overnight. The next thing I do is I walk out of the room into the bathroom, into the ensuite. I close the door behind me so that the light doesn't interrupt and wake my wife and daughter up. I'll obviously empty my bladder and excrete what I need to excrete through waste product. Sometimes I obviously need to sit down as well and do number 2, but that's a different story. Obviously wash my hands and splash a tiny little bit of water occasionally on my face. I then get changed into my comfortable attire, and then I go straight to the other room where I have my meditation space. I have a little altar and I practice yoga. So this 21-minute yoga practice I've been practicing for the last 4.5 years. Non-stop, every single day I do it at least once. So this is what I do. I do my 21-minute practice. It takes a total of about 38 or 35 to 38 minutes, including the preparatory practices, which is a little bit of yoga to prepare the spine for the Kriya. After that, I will go straight downstairs and I will take the dog for a walk. This is after I will do a little bit of cleaning downstairs, ensure that the ground is tidy, because we do have a couple of cats as well. So we clean the cat litter and turn on the kettle, make sure the water is boiled, ready for when my wife wakes up. Then I'll take the dog for a walk. It's about a 15-minute walk, and I come home. Usually wife and daughter are coming downstairs by that time, or they're already inside, and straight to the rest of the routine. After that, it becomes a little bit like, all right, we got to get the 2-year-old to childcare or daycare, and we do that, and then I come back and start my work. But that specific routine works for me. It has helped my focus and attention big time, because in that time period, especially early in the morning, there is a compulsion for me to want to turn my phone off airplane mode and look at all the notifications to see what arrived overnight when I was sleeping. I've been very conscious to practice that, and I haven't been perfect, but I have been a lot better than I was, to keep it in airplane mode whilst I do my meditation practices and my Kriya practices. Because what I've realized is when you're coming out of those states as well, you're quite sensitive to what's thrown at you. And if you throw your mind from being very calm and very still into a place of uncertainty that's deeply uncertain and unsafe in the world, that will become your day. So do be very mindful of what you consume early in the morning, and obviously late at night as well. So that's what I do, and that's really helped me. So those specifics are obviously what work for me. Find what works for you. Sometimes journaling has been helpful for clients that I've worked with, but not everyone. I used to actually find something quite helpful was just jotting out all my thoughts for 3 pages. That I used to do for a few months consistently. I found it quite tiring, honestly, which is why I stopped. And I found that doing the Kriya Yoga really helps me center, find my calm, and really get focused for the day. I don't really keep massive to-do lists. I keep most of that in my mind, because I feel like if my thoughts are really clear, I know exactly what I need to do for the day and work that way. When I prioritize getting my thoughts clear, the day flows really well. So if you found this episode helpful, I'd love for you to just share it with one person, and let me know in the comments wherever you see this. What do you do? What do you do in terms of your morning ritual, and what is non-negotiable? What are you willing to try, and how does it help you? I'd love to know. Thanks so much for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's episode.